warm welcome to the Car Girl. Thank you for pressing play. In the garage today is a Dolphin. Well, if Renault can call a car Zoe and Honda can use just one letter for its E, then it's clear any name is fair game. The Dolphin is the smallest offering from a Chinese company that is rushing to become a UK household favourite. It too has an unusual name, Build Your Dreams, or BYD for short, though it's not that much shorter. BYD is ruffling feathers with traditional car makers because it hasn't spent decades making petrol-powered models. Far from it. BYD is a battery giant that's turned its attention to making cars, electric ones, of course. Now, it may well be the biggest car company you have never heard of, because in 2023 it sold 3 million vehicles, and it's also got a presence in the rail, the shipping and the renewable energy industry. But back to the Dolphin. And very quickly after its European launch, it won awards. So what makes it so special? Well, it has got some headline-grabbing stats. To start with, the price. It starts from around £26,000. Then there is the range. It can go from 193 to 265 miles, depending on the battery you choose. Speed of charge. It takes just under half an hour to go from 30% full to 80%. And then there is the spec. It is well equipped. From the vegan leather here to this party piece. Though I'm not quite sure of its value apart from novelty. There is so much tech in here that you're probably never really going to look at, but it does receive over-the-air updates to keep everything fresh. What about this colour though? It is fantastic to see BYD has not been shy with the paintbrush. Also, there is no element of a budget design here. There are swoops and whooshes in these upmarket air vents that give this a really nice feel. Also, there are fantastic materials that are lovely to touch. There are tons of storage spaces and a panoramic roof. There really is enough space in the back for 2 full-sized adults or 3 children. And there's also the luxury of a chunky armrest with cup holders in case you need to keep any squabbling siblings apart. The boot is decent enough for a large weekly family shop, but if you need it to carry prams or golf clubs, make sure they fit, because there's absolutely zero luggage space up front. Now, I don't know about you, but when I jump into a car, particularly in the winter, there are a few things that I like to do quite quickly. One is to demist the screen, and the other is to put the heated seat on if it's got one. So let's find out how easy these controls are to find here. There we go. So that's the demister, that's good. Heated seat, heated seat, heated seat, heated seat. I'm going to have to go into the system, which is a bit of a bore. Turn the heated seat on, there we go. Or if I'm feeling particularly lazy, I could just say, hi BYD, turn my heated seat on, please.
The seat heating is already on.
Oh, I know, I put it on. Hi BYD, turn my heated seat off.
Got it. I'll turn off seat heating.
Hey BYD, turn the cabin temperature to 28 degrees.
All right, the temperature is set to 28 degrees.
Oh, imagine the fun you can have. Imagine the fun the kids can have with that. Hey BYD, rustle me up a 3-course meal.
Unfortunately, I can't help you with that yet.
Yet. Another thing to note is this row of switches, which, well, basically it's not the most intuitive thing to use, particularly this volume control, because you can very easily press it and turn the whole thing off instead of just turning the volume up or down. Anyway, I think it's now time to take this top spec, near £32,000 Dolphin for a drive. Or should that be dive? If you're hoping for the speed, the agility and the poise of a porpoise, then you will be disappointed. But not by much, because as is the nature with an electric car, performance is brisk. So hit the throttle in this Dolphin and 62 will happen in a respectable 7 seconds. It's also pretty quiet, has surprisingly good body control around the corners and is pretty comfortable over bumps. I could do it with a bit more precision from the steering and beefier brakes, but the Dolphin can absolutely hold its head up high amongst rivals like the MG4 and the car previously known as the Funky Cat. What's it called now? The GWM Aura 3. What is it with names? The battery is an award winner, so it's worthy of a mention as well. It's called the BYD Blade battery, and it claims to be safer, last longer and go further than the competition. There's also regenerative braking, which can put juice back into the system every time you slow down. For a car that is designed primarily for city streets, it's got a lot of big car appeal. There's a cruise control, there is a winter driving mode, and there are panoramic parking pictures. It punches well above its weight, so much so that you could in fact call it the biggest Dolphin of them all, the killer whale. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy, and there are plenty more films on my channel to view, including how to make your home ready for an electric car, or there's a hybrid film if you're not quite ready for the full electric experience, and there are fierce Ferraris and leery Lamborghinis. So until next time, bye bye.